History has seen wars. It's seen madness. But this might be the most disturbing trial ever held, because the man on trial was already dead. I don't mean that metaphorically or symbolically. I mean physically. Rotten. Dead. The year is 897 AD. Rome is a powerhouse. The church rules Europe, and the Pope is supposed to be the voice of God himself. But the Pope at this time, a man named Stephen VI, made a decision that shocked even the hardened people of medieval Rome. He ordered a grave to be dug up. Inside lay the body of Pope Formosus, who had been dead for 9 long months. The corpse was dragged from the ground, but this wasn't for a reburial or some holy ritual. It was for court. That's right, a courtroom. The dead Pope's body was cleaned, dressed in full papal robes, and propped up on a throne. Just try to imagine the scene, the smell in that room, the chilling silence, the raw fear on the faces of everyone present. A decomposed corpse, sitting on the very throne where living popes once ruled. And then the trial began. Pope Stephen stood up and started screaming accusations at the dead man. He accused Formosus of breaking church law, of betraying his sacred position, and of becoming pope illegally. The absolute craziest part, obviously, Formosus couldn't defend himself, so Stephen assigned a young deacon to speak on behalf of the corpse. Can you believe it? For every question, for every accusation, this poor deacon had to answer for a dead body. But Stephen wasn't looking for justice. He was looking for revenge. You see, before he died, Formosus had supported Stephen's political enemies. And in medieval Rome, power struggles didn't just end with death. They followed you right into the grave. Unsurprisingly, the court found the corpse guilty. Yes, guilty. And the punishment was brutal. Formosus's papal title was stripped away. The 3 fingers he had used to give blessings were hacked off his hand. And then his desecrated body was thrown into the Tiber River like common trash. The people of Rome were horrified. They whispered in fear, believing the church had completely lost its way, its very soul. And then things got even worse. Shortly after this grotesque trial, Rome was hit by a series of disasters. Earthquakes shook the city. Plagues swept through the streets. Political chaos erupted. People were convinced it was a divine curse, a punishment for what had been done. Public anger exploded. And as for Pope Stephen, his reign didn't last much longer. He was overthrown, thrown into prison, and eventually strangled to death. The story has one final twist. The body of Pope Formosus was later recovered from the river by his supporters and reburied with full honors. The church tried to quietly erase this entire embarrassing event from the records, but history never forgets. This moment became infamous as the Cadaver Synod. The only trial in history where the defendant was already dead. It leaves us with a terrifying thought. Power can corrupt people so deeply that not even death is an escape from its reach. If this story shocked you, just wait until you hear what else is hiding in the shadows of history. Like, follow, and subscribe, because the darkest secrets are always the most real. Thanks for watching.